Alrighty, now that we got the battery in, we're going to be installing my new little battery desulfator. So I got a brand new battery desulfator from Missouri Wind and Solar, and they got these really heavy duty battery desulfators. So this is their 12 volt SkyMax restate. So this is for 12 volt batteries, any kind of lead acid battery, whether it's flooded or AGM. And what's nice about this one is that this thing only operates at voltages above 12.9 volts, where my other desulfator that I had, it ran no matter what. So if you didn't have a continuous battery maintainer on it, or if you didn't drive the vehicle every day or weekly, eventually it would deplete the battery. So this one senses the voltage and will work accordingly. So anytime it sees voltage above 12.9, it will go into full operation mode, and the way you can tell that it's working is this little LED here will be flashing when it's above 12.9 volts. So very simple connections, a power and a ground. So our power line will go to this connector here, and our ground will go to our ground side of the battery. You want to hook these up directly to the battery because it works best for that. So all we got to do is find our little tools here. So I believe that's a 10 millimeter for our battery, 10 millimeter socket. So we'll unscrew the nuts here. I do believe they do come out all the way. They're not captured into anything. I'll just put my finger in the back here and make sure it don't fall out. Okay, these are definitely captured nuts. So can't take the nuts off, but we will modify these, and we'll just do a little snippy, and we'll make these into a fork terminal so we can get them over the terminal there. So I'll be right back. Okay, now we'll just modify these. You can normally just cut them off and put fork terminals on, but I don't have that kind in stock. So we'll do the next best thing. We'll just go snippy. Snip these off, and then we'll take a pair of needle nose and we'll straighten them out. They look like a fork. Of course, you'll deform them and everything like that, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll do something like that, and then we'll just trim them up a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing for the positive, because that'll be also a captured nut, so it doesn't fall off and lose it. So if you're wondering if I ever found that bolt when I dropped it off this one up here, I've never found it. It fell down in somewhere between, I think it's in one of the belly pans. So I just replaced the bolt for this one here. It's a metric thread, so I just happen to have one on hand, and just put a new nut, new bolt, and a new washer, and called it a day. So the only time anybody will find that bolt is when it goes through the crusher. So we got our little makeshift fork terminals here. So we'll just connect our little desulfator batteries here. Get to the nut here. And we'll retighten them. That one. And then we'll find off camera when I'm done with the video. I'll find a little happy spot for that somewhere. So our positive wire will go to our positive side here. So we'll just undo this one. Okay, so we got that tightened down. I'll just put our little cover back on here. And then since the vehicle's not running, we don't have our little LED on, but I'll plug in my charger and we'll see if we can get it to come on. I think you can see that. I'll put it like that. It'll stay. There we go. So that the battery charger has put the battery in over that threshold there. So now anytime that the like I said, the battery is over 12.9, that little LED will come on, and then once the charger is satisfied and returns to a maintenance mode, that little LED will turn off and conserve battery power. And then, like I said, anytime the vehicle is running, this will be desulfating away. So hopefully this will preserve this battery for another 8 years. And this unit is a very nice unit. So whatever is in there, it's heavy. It's got some heft to it, unlike my other desulfator, which did work very well, but it was a lightweight compared to this one. So I'll find a home for this somewhere. So that's it for installing a battery desulfator in your vehicle. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So here's my original battery that I purchased with the vehicle, and this is a AC Delco, and it's got a date code, so it is a 2015, 7/22/2015. So it is an 8-year-old battery, because you never know whether you get a fresh battery or not. So this thing I just taken out. We're gonna do a final test on it before I bring it back up and get my store credit. So we'll do a final test on it. So I never knew the cold cranking amps. So this one's the 720. Got a 20-hour reserve capacity of 80 amp hours. So my AGM battery is a hell of a lot better than this one is, whatever was. So that one was an 850, and I tested it over, I think it was way over about 1100 or something like that. So we'll test this one for the final time. Okay, out of vehicle, regular flooded. We're going to go cold cranking amps and 720. So we are, it says replace battery as I suspected. So right now it's reading about 12.6 volts, but that is kind of irrelevant, even though it says its state of charge is 100%. The cold cranking amps is 215 cold cranking amps. So this is a, just like I said when I was replacing the battery, a two-start wonder. If you need third, better bring your jump pack, like my little Noco GBX 45. And its state of health is 25%. So not much else to say on this 8-year-old battery. I got my money's worth, you might as well say. And like I mentioned in my introduction video of the battery that I purchased, I was kind of looking for an Optima battery, but them guys ain't no longer made in the US anymore, and for $350 with a questionable reliability, it's not really worth it. So I went to my local auto parts store, AutoZone, and I got their Duralast AGM, because I do like the AGM batteries, because I think they hold up a little bit better. As for say, you know, this regular flood acid battery did hold its own very well, but you know, like I said, I did help it with a desulfator and regularly charging it up to 100%. But you know, just like anything, age is a battery's enemy. Of course, the weather extremes of going from cold to hot to okay, and then back to hot, down to cold for, you know, 8 years in a row. And on top of that, the engine heat, you know, daily driving and stuff like that. So, can't complain off this little AC Delco. It was a good battery, but it's now retired. So, that's it for this video. And of course, like I said, my go-to battery was $350 for an Optima. This one was only $249. So $254, and the tax is $20.40 for $275.39. So I'll get my $5 back for the core when I bring this this whole chap back in. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.